I've got my gloves. I've got my resin from Mrs. Colorberry. I've got my molds. There are cat molds. Of course, we are going to make little cats today. I'll get everything ready and see you in a second. Hello, I hope you are well. Well, then I've started. As you can see, I wanted to see if the powder I chose stuck well. I think it must be nail powder or something like that. There are some very pretty colors. I got them from our friend Temu. I've also got a little brush to help me because the nozzle of these powder applicators is very big. I'll show you right away. I have several colors. There's no color name. There's just a little banner that represents the color. It looks like a tube, and you have the powder at the end. Just a second. You can see it's quite big. It's round and yes, a little big. There are metallic colors and they are very beautiful. So I caught my eyes right away. Of course, I've got a lot of mica powders. I've got chameleons, I've got flakes, but that's obviously not enough. I'm going to do this way. I'm going to make a colored cat. I put a blue color on the head and a color a little in the pink. Well, obviously, if you come across a cat that looks like that, you've won the jackpot. Because obviously it doesn't exist, but I don't care. There are lots of things that don't exist and that we think are really cool, so it doesn't matter if a cat with these colors doesn't exist. I'm going to use several colors. I'm still a little hesitant. I speed up the video, of course. With the little brush it's easier. I've got better control, and then I'll continue like this, adding colors. Now I'm adding blue to the tail. I'm trying with the tube, but it's not very practical. So I prefer to pick up the powder at the end with my brush and carry on like that. So you can see that I'm going to fill in. Here, as the part is wide, I have reused the tube directly, but no, it's not very easy. With the brush I spread it all over. That's how it looks. A little bit in the bow, blue in the bows. So, that's it for this one. My little cat's pretty cool, don't you think? Of course, if I met a cat like that, it would scare me a little. Oh my gosh, I'm tweaking all of these parts a bit, and now I'm thinking I'm going to make one mold first to see if everything works well, especially this powder. Then I'll probably do the others afterwards. Now I have just to figure out what I'm going to put in the other cavities of the mold. I've got quite a few things out. Let's have a look. We'll see how it turns out. Here I've got Craks from Mrs. Colorberry. They're a little bit like gravel, if you want. I've got some in gold and I've got some in silver. They're pretty heavy. They are not glitters. Normally they stay in place much more easily than real glitters, which tend to spread a little bit everywhere. So I'm going to put some in the tail of one of the cats. I'm going to put some silver, and then I'm going to put some gold in the other one with a little spoon. So It's pretty easy to spread out, but of course, there are always some who go a little bit everywhere. But it's alright, no problem. You've already seen me use these cracks in other videos. I don't remember which videos. Well, I'm picking up all the ones that are going to stay where I don't want them to go. I try to be careful, but they just go a bit sideways. So these little cuts here, they are, how I can say, you can attach them to sort of pins, and you can put like a brooch on the lapel of a garment, or like a pin, or however you like, or make magnets. Yes, why not? Okay, my cracks are in place. Let's move on another cat. I'm going to make a little steampunk style. Why not? I have also put out some little holographic leaves in autumn colors. And so for the steampunk styles, there are my mini gears. They are so pretty, I just love them. Which one are we gonna do? Which steampunk one? Let's see. Well, that's done. Oh yes, I also decided to do a little contrast with the cracks. You'll see later. So, let's get going. Let's make up our minds. I have prepared my resin, and I have tinted it in black to make my multicolored cat, because I think that's what will look best. I hope this powder set well on the mold. I hope. I cross my fingers. It looks like it will, but you never know. I hope it doesn't move up too much. I can see a little bit here as soon as I pour, but no more than with the chameleon powders. Well, that's done. Then we'll move on to the others, of course. So, with the little golden cracks, I decided to use silver metallic powder. These powders are from Resin. Yes. Contrast, silver metallic powder and golden cracks. I don't see why not. And for the one where I put silver cracks, I am going to use, yes, golden powder. Well, I mixed it up, of course, completely off camera. That's normal, but it doesn't matter. So I'm going to continue my little mixing, and then I'm going to pour in. It's nothing too complicated. So here is the silver with the golden cracks. You see the cracks rest in place. I won't put silver on the cracks, of course, so I pour clear resin. I'm going to complete my mold because I don't want to have too much sanding to do afterwards. And now the same thing for the silver cracks. I pour my gold resin and some clear resin over the little cracks. And everything seems to stay in place. I can tell you that makes me really happy, because I was a bit worried that the cracks might move a bit. Now I'm going to pour some clear resin into one of the cavities to make my little steampunk cat. I put mini gears. They are so cute. I love these little gears. I really like them. I think they are so cool. So at first I thought I'd do a little lightly tinted resin mix, but no. In fact, I'm going to leave it with clear resin. And now I'm adding my holographic leaves. I just hope I don't get too many bubbles, because you know when you put something like that in resin, you often end up with tons of bubbles, right? So I'll divide it up and complete it. We are now going to put a little alcohol spray to avoid bubbles as much as possible, and we'll put it to dry. And it's dry! The magic of video. So let's start unmolding. You'll see on your left that I've finished the rest of the resin in another mold. So let's see my multicolored cat. Ooh, yes, it's so cute. Yes, I like it. The colors are really beautiful. Yes. And the powder sticks well. I run my finger over it to see. Perfect. I've got nothing on my finger at all. It gives off really nice highlights. I'm so happy. So the little cat with the silver cracks and the gold powder. Let's see what it looks like. Hey, it's not too bad. It doesn't clash, if I may say so. Yes, very nice. I like it. Now the silver cat with the golden cracks. This one stands out more. Look at the cat's tail. It really stands out. Very cute. Oh, I really like these cats. Now my steampunk cat with the my gears and autumn leaves. How does it look? Cute! So pretty! Yes, I love it. I'll take some close-up photos. Yeah, that's nice. Unfortunately I have a little bubble, just one, but that's okay. Let's move on to the others. So this one is black tinted resin and gold, and it's nice too. Oh, I'm very happy with these cats. Oh, let's see this one. Why did I put again? Yes, I put gold and silver and a little bit of black. Yes, it's nice. I like it, and oh yes, I'm happy. And this one, I had a little bit of clear resin left over. I put a tiny bit of a white pearly mica powder, and voila! And then I poured it in what was left of the silver resin. I'll take some photos in daylight so you can see a bit better. And that's my little kittens. My steampunk cat, you'll see I've got a bubble on his upper back. My multicolored cat, I really like it. This is my gold and silver cracks cat, and the reverse. You can see that the effect of powders is completely different. For the gold, same thing with its tail and the silver cracks and the reverse. It's like antique gold, really like. My three-colored cat on the front and on the back. The white and with the slight silver sheen, and is the back. So you can see a little more. My black and gold cat, and the back too, which is completely different. Oh, I really like my little cats. Well, that's it for this little video, which I hope you enjoyed and which has given you some ideas. I'd like to thank my new subscribers. That's really nice. I'm very pleased to have you join me. I'll be back very soon for new adventures. Take good care of yourself. Bye for now.